Okay, so now we're going to put together the front of the bike. It's pretty straightforward, and it's easiest done if you put the whole thing together off of the bike. So I have the front stay right here, and I've already got all the rubber grommets placed into it. These for the mirrors right here, and then these for the gauges, and then the other 6 for the headlights. So first we'll go ahead and put the gauge in because that's pretty easy. So it just simply slides in place there. Just like that. And this entire front end you're only going to need one tool, and it's a screwdriver. Okay, and the gauge is installed. That's literally all there is to it. So I'm going to set this aside for now, and we'll start on the headlights now. They're actually going to go into the front fairing itself first, so you're going to need that. Helps to look at it from the other side. Since this is a cheap Chinese fairing that I painted myself, it's not the most, it doesn't want to line up the best on its own, so sometimes you gotta kind of persuade it. There we go. This one, the left one, does go on first because of the way these tabs are right there. It's going to be the middle one that goes through both of them there. And one more right up here on this one. There we go. So now the headlights are installed into the fairing, basically. All right, so now we can install the stay onto this. Okay, it looks like I'm 1 screw short right now. So I'm gonna find that real quick. Okay, so now we need to install the wiring harness in here. This is it, the headlight harness. So it basically just sits in there kind of like this, with this side going that way, and actually it's like that, this side. This side goes that way down at the bottom, and this side goes this way. Okay, so we'll start installing this from the bottom here. The way this goes is there's supposed to be a little clip that holds this on right here, that this one's broken off, unfortunately. But basically it just sits right behind it there, behind that, and then that part goes up in here, which is going to be these 2 relays, the headlight relays, and the dash connector. So I'll go ahead and put those all the way up in there, just like that. Then you kind of see how these connect up pretty quick right there. They just kind of sit like that. Once this is back, it'll just kind of hold it in there a lot better like that. So just kind of like that right there. That's how it'll sit. Okay, then here on this side, of course the headlight thing just connects to the headlight bulb right there, just like that. Kind of zigzags up in there, because remember this should be attached right there, but it's not. Then this comes down right here and connects right there, which is the running light. Then this will connect to a spot right back here on the panel. On this side, same kind of thing. This just simply connects right there to the headlight. And then the running light will come down and connect right there also. So I just need to get this connector, or a little zip tie thingy anyway, and then we'll be good to go right here. And this will go back to the main harness on the bike. These of course are the blinkers. That one and that one. So back here on the front, this one just simply goes in and clips, pretty straightforward, to the gauges. Make sure you hear it clip, then get that grommet all the way up on there. These relays go on some post over here on the headlight housings. A little bit hard to see right now probably. And then this is the ground. It just gets installed right over here. Just a little Loctite so that doesn't come out and cause issues later. Hopefully you can see that down in there, but there's a tab down in there. And they're just putting that rubber holder onto it, just like that. So that's attached now. Same thing on this side here. So it's got that rubber that goes right onto the headlight housing on that tab there. There it is. So now the front's ready to go onto the bike. Okay, and now it's time to install the front end on the bike here. It's pretty easy. It just slides on right here onto these two spots using this kind of bolt that goes through both of them. And then it's tightened down with 2 nuts. So go ahead and grab that. Oh yeah, it won't go on with that front stand out. It hits it. So we're going to have to put the front wheel on first. Okay, before I go any further, I need to put the front wheel on so I can take that stand out. So I just need to install the front wheel bolts for the final time, or Loctite them on anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing that. Just putting a bit of Loctite on each one, and then they're going to be torqued down to 18 Newton meters. Okay, like I said, these will be torqued down to 18 Newton meters. I'll go in a star pattern. Okay, then the other side's going to be done exactly the same way. Okay, so up next I'm going to reinstall the front wheel here so I can take that stand off. This is really pretty simple. Just make sure you get it on the right way. The aerodynamic part of the spoke, of course, goes forward. The axle slides in from this side here. So I'll go ahead and lift up the wheel just a bit more so I can get that in there. Just like that. Okay, so now I'm going to come over here and put the main nut on. Okay, first I'm just going to put the nut in on this side. This is going to be torqued down to 91 Newton meters, so go ahead and do that now. It may try to turn, so I may have to get something on the other side. Nope, I got it. Okay, then the pinch bolts on both sides are going to be torqued down to 20 Newton meters. So we'll go ahead and do that now. Okay, there we go. Then we just come over here and install the two 12mm nuts. I'm not sure if these have a tightening torque, so I'm just getting them tight. All right, so those are installed now. So it seems I lost some footage when I put the tail on, but it's really pretty simple. The top half here, it just slides in and clips in, then it has one single bolt right here at the back, and then it has 4 clips. One of them's right here, one of them's right here. Then there's 2 underneath that are right here that connect it to the bottom half. Also, you'll need to make sure to connect the lock, which goes right there, then kind of wraps around that way, up under this side right here. That's really all there is to it on the tail. Hopefully you can see that lock down in there right there. And then the cable just goes around up to this piece. And then there are those 2 things I was talking about. So that's all there is to it on installing the tail on one of these bikes.